So the intro of the show, welcome to the Beats and Chill podcast. I'm your host, Hometown. Of course, I got my dog Raul, Tyree behind the cam on mic. Got Ace in the building. You got Danny in the building. What's happening? Episode 149. Jazz is not here. Thank God. It's all men pod.
Oh man.
Right after Women's Month?
Kick it off right.
Still an all men pod.
Yeah, give me the camera.
Yo, wait.
Nah, man. What everybody been up to, man? Y'all been good, bro? It's been a kind of a insightful 2 weeks. I feel like a lot's been going on, but like it don't feel like it's been a lot.
Yeah.
My washing machine broke.
Damn.
It broke while it was like you was trying to use it, or you just couldn't.
Yep.
Damn.
My washing machine broke. Nigga came to fix it. Didn't fix it.
Damn. Only thing cool about your washing machine breaking, outside of you paying to get it fixed, is that you can take it to like a laundromat and get it washed and folded for $1 per pound. I said it like I own a fucking laundromat. I just
This nigga giving promo. I was like, the way you talking, I'm just like, where's that?
Bro.
right on Bush. No, right on Bush. I went $1 per pound. Yeah, knock that shit out. Wash and fold. You take it earlier, you get it back same day.
Some funny shit, bro. That's funny.
Damn.
You gotta watch the first episode of Black Mirror, man. Shout out to all the Black Mirror viewers out there. They had the NCAA in town this past weekend.
Yep.
Which was
out
cool.
UConn.
It was a lot of like little events, activations and shit.
Yeah.
You know, we had pulled up to the shop pod.
Shop line.
How that shit was?
It was cool.
You know why I didn't make it?
What?
The nigga came to fix the washer.
Oh, that was that day? Damn.
He was like, oh, we're going to be here from like 1 to 6. I'm like, okay, cool. You should be gone by like 6:37 because you probably never get there at 6. Nigga got there at 8 p.m. I'm sitting here watching on Instagram looking at y'all niggas have fun. How y'all get up to the top? I'm like, man. Fuck.
Yeah, at 8 p.m. You're not coming to fix anything on house at 8 o'clock.
Hey, man, it's the washer.
It's daytime too, though. Still, it wasn't dark outside either.
Well, it was just getting dark, but
Yeah.
it was dark. It was late enough.
But you had to stay at your house all damn day?
That's crazy.
I took
I'll
the
be
day off
pissed.
because apparently the window was from 8 to 4. And I was like, okay, I'll take the day off. Then they hit me up that day of, oh, it's going to be 1 to 5. I'm like, okay.
I'd have been pissed.
That's
Yeah,
a big jump.
That's all day.
Yeah.
It's all day.
All fucking
All for you
day.
to come not fix that motherfucker.
I was pissed off.
I'd have been pissed. However,
So how was it?
it was cool. The only thing was I was about to fall asleep in that bitch, bro. I was in that bitch. Oh shit.
Yeah,
and I was nervous.
born?
It was just all the right things for me to fall asleep.
A bunch of people.
Temperature.
Temperature. Nice, smooth voices from the women. Talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Velvety smooth.
Yeah.
Bro.
I mean, like it was like, you know what I mean? It sounded good.
It was cool, but it was the fact that I was we was in the second
Yeah,
row.
it was in the front. Yeah.
I don't think it was supposed to be. I just think that they just was like, all right, we got certain people that's not coming as VIP, so we got open seats, and they just let us. And we was in the front of the line after they let pretty much everybody in already. So we was like literally dead in the front, and then they was gonna be like, all right, y'all just gonna have to go to the other building to watch on the watch the stream.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to watch the fucking stream.
Yeah, so we waited there like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah. So then it was like
the next 4 got in. It was us.
what's crazy though is when the dude, it was like clearly somebody who was probably directing the whole thing, or like he at least helping out with the entry. He kind of like secretly under his breath was like counting people. I was like, oh yeah, be getting in.
Yeah. I see. He's like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, fuck it.
Yeah.
Thank God.
It's like when you waiting in line for shoes and the nigga start counting.
Yeah, he be
and
like,
oh, I'm in that number.
next 10.
Like, oh, okay, we in there. And so they put our ass up in the second row, and I'm like, oh shit.
Damn, second row.
Bro, and just how dang you got that camera on me, that nigga kept putting that camera on my ass. And I was just like, oh shit. Fuck, bro.
Yeah, he was fighting the little demons.
Bro, I was like, I know that nigga got me, bro.
Oh, I know
He
that
may not
nigga.
use the footage, but
And it was like,
that
because
was
you're in the front row, you like, I don't want to be on my phone. I don't want to touch my phone like that. So
Yeah.
you just
Yeah.
real did stand there. Like your knees locked up.
Yeah.
Fucking fall asleep a little bit.
What was the topic? What they was talking about in there?
So it was,
I got you. They were talking kind of like their journeys with getting through the industry, and then what kind of kept them going, and then they just kind of bounced off each other after that. And
the chat GPT had that nigga was like, they don't know either. But I forgot their names. I forgot who.
I remember the comedian.
It was a comedian.
I remember the comedian.
Sam.
I can't remember her
Sam.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the bigger girl.
Yeah. She's small now though.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real?
Smaller.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
And it was one girl, ESPN analyst. She ESPN
yeah.
analyst. And
yeah,
it was,
she tough. Drea.
Yeah. And then he had the girl who I guess won Rookie of the Year last year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
it was cool though.
Yeah. And then the guy, I guess, who hosts all the time.
Paul.
Paul,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Paul something.
Paul
What's his name?
Rodriguez. Is it Paul Rodriguez? Paul Rivera.
Paul Rivera, yeah. He's like this Hispanic guy that be on all the episodes and shit.
Oh, okay. What about it wasn't there like an after party?
It was.
Yeah,
It
it
was.
was.
They had
after
food and
party.
shit.
How that
Yeah.
shit was?
It was cool. It was open bar.
Nice little vibe.
They had like hors d'oeuvres and shit, you know. It was cool. The DJ and all that shit, you know.
Yeah, chicken waffle.
Are you serious?
They was giving away
In a
burgers
cone.
though, like little small burgers. And I was over there trying to inch over there to that motherfucker, but it's like you don't want to look too hungry.
Nah, after y'all left, that same girl kept coming over to our corner because she knew already. So we took one, and then the next time she came through, 3 people came and grabbed from her. So then they were like, just keep coming over, and she came back
That's funny.
multiple times.
That's funny. Because they don't even want to walk around all these fucking people. Yo, like, bitch, take this shit off here right now.
Yeah.
I'll just go
They
back
don't want to
inside.
look at the people out here, and then people be like,
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to go, you want this shit? I'm going to keep bringing it to you. Here you
"Yep."
go.
The food need to be gone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So shit, give it to somebody who gonna eat it.
And I was trying to get that motherfucker gone, man. I was.
It sucks. We was walking to the elevator, and they walked right past us. Like, we're all, as soon as we like got to the elevator, they walked behind us with fucking food. We were like, damn, we just missed.
Wait, they had an elevator?
Yeah. But
Damn. Nah, we took the stairs both times.
Fuck, bro.
That shit was good though. It was like gourmet type shit, or it's just like regular.
it was cool.
It was
good.
cool, I guess. It was just, you know, I guess just whatever, just like not too fancy, but they put a little
Touch on
touch
it.
to it,
Yeah.
you know.
It looked good. It looked like it was supposed to be like
Ah.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. LeBron won though.
Yeah, LeBron was not there.
We all wanted him to.
I mean, we all knew he wasn't gonna be there. It was in the middle
Nah,
of the season.
I was checking the schedule. I was looking at my
Nigga,
like,
all that shit going on.
come
Him,
to
Luka.
Tampa.
Well, LeBron would have showed up in a dress.
I'm going to the WNBA. Okay. All righty. That would have been crazy as fuck.
I'm going to the
At age
WNBA.
40?
Now, age 40, yeah.
Some legendary shit.
I'm going to the WNBA.
This nigga.
I missed the one thing I wish I would have been there for is the Asia Wilson.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
know
that looked
shit.
cool.
Yeah.
I
that
didn't
shit
go.
looked cool.
I
as
thought that was a
bitch.
different day.
They did it
I think it
multiple
was like a
days.
2 or 3 day thing.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I see Tempest DJ at one of them,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That was a
And
crazy
got a
thing,
pair of
too.
shoes.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the thing too. They had Tempest, Miller, and Donnie Love. They was all different events. I think Jordan had an event out here, and they all hooked them up with shoes and shit, bro. I was
That's
like,
dope.
damn. They hooked them up with them some
Asia
fours.
I'd watch.
No, I know Miller and Donnie Love. They had got like some fours.
Oh, for real?
Oh, it's probably
Yeah.
Jordan even. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's
so
dope.
she was cool.
That's what's up. Step my motherfucking game up.
Yeah, but I just like the fact that they look
Shit.
they booked people that was here. They ain't just
Yeah,
bring
they ain't bring-
celebrity
Yeah.
DJs for all the events and all
Yeah.
that. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that was cool.
Yeah. So.
I think the girl Jazzy did the
Oh yeah,
the
she was
Asia
one of the
Wilson shit.
interviewers. Yeah.
Yeah, she was interviewing Asia Wilson. So it was a lot more people here than I thought was gonna be here. But
Yeah.
it was cool. Y'all want to go see Glorilla?
Nah, I didn't. What did we do that
I was
night?
busy, but
It was
I
at Curtis
wanted-
Hickson.
Yeah, it was Curtis Hickson.
Yeah, I
it
did
was
something
packed out.
else on that.
They said it was 20,000 people down there.
It was free.
Yeah.
It's free concert. It's
yeah.
Glorilla.
I was
yeah,
a
hell
parking.
yeah.
That park was probably atrocious.
That's the main reason I ain't go. I wasn't about to
man.
fight through all them people. I'll watch it through Instagram.
Yeah. I seen her at Dreamville Fest a couple years ago. I feel like it ain't gonna be too much different.
She a good performer.
Yeah, she's cool. She's cool.
Speak about before we go to the Millennium Tour tonight, Raul. Millennium Tour.
I'm contemplating because I gotta wash clothes.
She contemplating what?
Millennium Tour.
Oh,
And
tonight?
my homeboy just hit me with the DJ at prom, so it's like spend
Okay,
money
okay.
and make money.
Oh, DJ Prom today?
Yeah,
Damn.
it was like last minute because somebody got sick. So
Damn.
I do want to go to Millennium Tour because I feel like the jokes is gonna be on, bitch.
I
Boosie
was-
gonna be there.
I want to see Lil Bow Wow, bitch.
Yeah.
LeBron, they said nigga top tier performer. He was
said-
doing the Harlem Shake.
That boy came out with the smile on his face. I was like, oh shit.
It's like
Boy,
Bow
let
Wow
me
Harlem
know.
Shake and Crit Walk ain't like the real kind.
Nah,
It's like the McDonald version.
Yeah, that's funny.
Definitely.
Yeah. Like Mike. That's like Mike. That's Michael Bridges was his name in that movie.
Oh, yeah, I think it was Michael Bridges.
Michael Bridges.
you start dancing, and you just want to hear, go to Marcus, go to Marcus, go to Marcus.
That's got to be a weird feeling to be like performing shit that you created at like
10 years old, 9 years old.
yeah.
That's what I said last time. If he was like Bow Wow now, that he was then, he'll be a fucking huge. Which is like,
Goat.
Yeah,
I'm talking about if he was a kid now.
no, if he was just that level of star. If he was a kid now, I don't give a fuck. There's so many kids rapping now. You know what I mean? It don't really matter for real.
Who's the biggest kid rapper right now?
I don't know. We don't pay him no attention.
Probably like someone like Lil Tyler.
That nigga rap about guns, weed, and hoes.
He do it under the age.
yeah. But that shit like 18 now, so he grown.
Oh, he made it. He made it.
He grown. I'm talking about legit kids.
Tyler go this Ace. Hey, this nigga on that podcast. Kid, bro.
Hey, you going down with me?
I ain't no motherfucking.
Nah, I say he rap about.
I ain't no
He rap
motherfucking
about
jit,
hoes.
nigga.
That nigga cool.
He slide.
Yeah, I can't remember last time.
But
I
now Bow Wow
seen-
was like a real kid. He wasn't a teenager. He was
Yeah,
a fucking
like
Nah, he was
a
like
fucking
12,
jit.
right?
It didn't help that he was short too.
Yeah, remember that video? Like,
think
this
it
little
did
girl, that ain't no girl.
BDBs.
That's Bow Wow, man. Oh, my bad, man.
She's so adorable, man.
Anytime somebody say like, that's a nigga, that's the funniest shit.
That's a nigga, man.
Remember when he was fighting? He had the nigga pinned down on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
Let me get off. Bro, it's a nigga, bro. Go on, bro.
All right.
That shit be funny, man. That shit be funny.
Oh, my God.
That's funny as fuck.
Ain't no girl, man. All right, man. What we got on the topics, man?
At least before we move off the NCAA shit, you know, shout out to UConn for winning the title for the women's NCAA championship.
Florida for the men.
And Florida for the men, you know what I'm saying? You know, that's my school, you know what I mean? I'm a Gator guy. So
Both my teams won, so
I just need the Lakers to win now.
that's it.
You know what I'm saying? We good.
Y'all,
You know?
put in parlays on the college shit?
Oh
yeah.
Nah, I do that probably.
Nah, I ain't bet.
I actually did on UConn winning it, and I got that. So
Got a
How
little-
much
got a little
with
bag.
that?
it was small, like,
Oh, pat that
like,
man
cool,
pockets,
like-
man. Pat that man pockets.
on the pod. I don't,
I'm an elite
But
pocket watcher.
It wasn't crazy, but like I was like right before, I'm like, I know my team got boom. I won, so
Hey, man,
What's the most
up?
you put down in the parlay?
I don't like to gamble because I don't like to lose money. I think I lost like losing money, like, you know, and you like, oh shit, I had $5 and you like, oh shit, I don't have no more. That's like the worst feeling in the world. So I'm putting the money out there and watching the nigga take it. Hell no. I think the most I did was quarter slots.
That's how I feel when I pay bills. Putting that money out there, watching niggas take it. Damn, Tico. Shit.
I bet.
On
I do
what?
$100 bet.
$100 bet. How much you got to get? It depends on the return, though, right?
I'm not doing $100 bet. That's a lot. I don't know if that's a lot like that. I go to the casino and play goddamn penny slots and goddamn $5 fucking
That's what I'm
roulette
saying.
tables. Ain't doing no $100
I do
bet.
nickel slots and
I'll
if
go
I
to
start
$100.
losing,
I gamble $100 away, but I can't do a $100 bet.
Tyree changes his mind
That's it.
so fast, bro. So fast.
I do a $100 bet.
The
I ain't gonna do a $100 bet.
the sentence didn't even like evaporate to the air yet.
when Rick
Do
James-
not do crime with Tyree.
When that nigga Rick James was like, nah, I ain't crazy, man. This fucking, I'm crazy, man. Like, what? What? No, I can't. A $100 bet is, I have to know for sure I'm winning.
I get jealous when I see niggas post their parlays and they win and they put like $15, won like $8. I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
A lot of things got to line up for you to win that much off of that little, though.
You gotta be bullshit.
What has
PJ
to
Tucker
happen
get
in your
8
life?
threes. Oh, bitch, okay.
Yeah.
What has to happen in your day to make you feel like, let me try my luck with this
If
shit?
I was to land, if I was to make $15,000 in one day, I go make a $500 bet. I like fuck it. Today got to be my fucking day. I'm gonna put $500 down. LeBron gonna score 80 points, and he gonna hit that bitch
That's
too.
the bet you gonna put down.
I was like, that's a terrible bet. I'm fucking with
You just gonna ruin your own day.
You just
LeBron
bullshit.
gonna score 80
no 40-point games over 40.
40-point game over 40.
That's a rule.
That's
bitch.
an asset.
I did put in like a small, like it's super small bet for Austin Reeves to be most improved player. And for some reason, the odds on that are like real bad. So like the flip of that, like a couple hundred, it's looking nice. So
How many years can you be in the league before you get like most improved, like till you just not available for you no more? How does that work?
I don't know, because I think you can get that later in your career too, right?
Okay.
But you can't. Can you fall off?
And come back?
Like on purpose?
I don't think so.
I don't want to say on purpose. But
I don't think so. 'Cause I feel like at one point they wanted to give it to Derrick Rose when he bought. I think he was balling out on a
out of Minnesota,
on a Minnesota. And I think it was like nah.
he might have been in the running.
Yeah, but it's just like a bullshit run. It's like just having a conversation. We're not giving
To
you
go
this
from
award.
MVP to most improved player.
Yeah, like
That's,
actually no, you can't. You can't. Yeah,
that's wild.
yeah, that's not. No.
I feel that.
Shout out Derrick Rose though.
Yeah.
He had dunked that bitch.
Yeah.
He retired his jersey.
Austin Reeves has been balling though. He has been like amazing to watch.
Yeah, I seen Brian Windhurst talking about like him not being in the trade was like malpractice. Like somebody he should have it should have been AD and Austin Reeves for fucking Luka. Like it don't make
the
sense.
fact that it was just 80 by himself.
It don't make sense. Like,
Yeah.
that motherfucker.
That trade still don't make sense.
Luka balling. That shit's
Luka is
crazy to
hooping.
watch.
Balled out on the Mavericks.
I mean, how old is he? Like 24?
Hey, look, I
Luka?
don't know.
yeah,
Yeah, he's pretty young, but he's been a professional athlete since 15.
Yeah.
Over there in, I don't know where he from. Spain? He's okay.
So
Wait, nah,
Nah,
he's
he
from
not from Spain.
Slovenia, I think.
He played for like really good for like.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's why,
Yeah.
because
That's
Spain
cool.
don't be fucking around. They had the Gasol brothers.
Mm.
So,
nigga been playing professional basketball for 9 fucking years, bitch. Just
that's why he made that shit look easy.
Mm-hmm.
Playing slow as fuck. He played like a hood nigga.
he play like he don't give a fuck what you do when you jump at him. Bitch,
Yeah.
I'm
Him
shooting.
shooting this bitch.
That's how like park coaches used to be when I was little. Like, how am I not impacting this nigga's shot? He just
Because like
shooting
at the
this
ones like, I
bitch.
can see the rim. So
I can see
I can see the rim, so I don't. Why does this person in front of me mean anything? It makes sense in my head when I play basketball, but I'm gonna miss that motherfucker.
Yeah.
So, you know.
I ain't no sniper like
You
that.
do anything to a park coach where you was in like elementary school, you like, bitch, I can jump as high as I can, try to block the shot. This nigga's still making this shit. Like, how you work at the park?
Yeah,
Why you
that's
working
right.
on the ball?
You greatest basketball
You
player
should be
ever.
professional.
The fuck?
Speaking of basketball, ain't Tampa doing like a semi-pro league here?
Really?
Like Tampa Titans or some shit like that?
That's cool.
Oh, I think I did hear about that.
Yeah.
Hear about that. Damn.
I'm pulling up some of them games.
Hey, also Dwight Howard said he's going to the Big Three,
And he just got inducted to, well, he didn't get inducted, but he's going to be first ballot Hall of Fame.
Hall of Famer. Yeah,
Yeah.
So is Melo.
yeah.
Yeah, he said he wants Shaq. Shaq said he'll walk him out too. Yeah, it's official.
Damn.
They pressed him about it. You think he'll do it?
Would Shaq do it? I wouldn't want Shaq to walk me out, but I think.
But that, Dwight Howard said it. Dwight Howard was like, I want Shaq and
All the people that talk shit about him.
yeah,
Kevin Garnett. Somebody thinks
Yeah,
Kevin
Kevin
Garnett.
Garnett.
Kevin Garnett, yeah.
Kevin Garnett, you talk shit about that?
I
Bro?
don't think. I
Kevin
don't
Garnett
think so.
talk shit about everybody. Bro.
But I was like, I just wouldn't want that motherfucker to walk me out. It's like,
You done talked shit about me my whole career.
Why wouldn't Shaq say no? He get to be on a Hall
Because
of Fame.
they was
stage.
beefing all the time.
No, but it ain't real beef. You know what I mean? So if Shaq can get, he's in the limelight. If he can get some views and some entertainment, you know what I mean? Walk on a Hall of Fame stage and walk this motherfucker that I be hating on. Why wouldn't I do it, bitch?
Right. Do y'all remember the video of KG trying to say a word that was on the
Equivalent.
I was like, what?
Hey, I fuck with you,
Shit was
KG.
live on ESPN.
He was like, man,
This
I gotta
nigga
say
is drafted
fucking
out of
word.
high school, bitch.
So that little 7-second buffer.
Yeah. You know,
What word is this? That's all you gotta say.
Nah, he wasn't about to do that.
He can't say that, dog.
Because
Yes,
he was presenting something. And he was like leading the question.
And the nigga was on the court looking cool.
And he's like, how many equivalent?
Bro, you can't ask what word is this, bro.
Nah.
That's how some shit Kendrick
What
Perkins said.
word
Hey,
is
what
this?
word is this?
That's funny. Kendrick Perkins sounded like a fucking nut kid. They like a country bumpkin on that bitch.
I hate hearing that.
I say on mom. Nigga say like, okay.
Oh God. While we on sports, we gotta talk about John Morant and this celebration explanation. So the celebration he was doing guns,
Who's doing gun shit? Yeah. Gun
And-
finger guns.
and now he's throwing like a grenade, and he's closing his ears, right? And he says, "I'm throwing the words back at the people,
That's what he said?
and I'm closing my ears because I don't want to hear their responses."
No, I thought that's what he said?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Oh, that's fucking hilarious.
Now, what's even more hilarious is when after he score, the fucking GTA gun options show up to show like what celebration you want to
That's funny.
do. That's funny shit, man.
I don't see what's wrong with it.
Because,
I mean, he's a nigga.
what's wrong with it? That,
Yeah.
what's wrong is that he got in trouble for having guns.
So he upped the ante.
Yeah.
And he would change his.
Change
He
the
realized
grenades.
that was wrong and
Yeah, it was like,
understands his position in the league and all of that.
so like, bro, like you can't do finger guns, bitch. Bro,
Yeah,
we want you to be a star in this league. We want you to be like,
that shit different on the football field than it is on the basketball court. Because them niggas on the football field they get a sack. First
Oh,
thing
yeah.
they do, hold the AK up.
But I'm pretty sure if somebody in the NFL, if Lamar Jackson was caught on video with like fucking guns or whatever, or Tom Brady was on caught on video with guns
boy.
or whatever, and they came out and then they got on the field and did a fucking gun shit at a fucking player.
Yeah.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, you can't do that. We're gonna fine you. Like, what? Like, if you never got caught doing it, then it's like, okay, it is what it is. Ha ha, it's funny. But it's like, you can do like the bow and arrow shit that people do in 2K. If a motherfucker if you shot somebody by accident arching, what's called archery, someone
Yeah.
you shot one of your homeboys' eyes out of some shit, you went on the field and did that shit again, they were like, nah, you can't
Oh, yeah.
you can't do
He
that.
mean
buddy.
that shit.
Yeah, you can't do that, bro. Sorry. You
I
get held
fuck
to a
with the
different standard.
celebration. It's gonna be in 2K26.
Not
Yes.
the gun shit.
No, the grenade
Not the
shit.
grenade one.
Oh, the grenade one, yeah, maybe. Not that gun. No,
Yeah.
2K ain't doing that.
It was I'm pretty sure it's AI, but somebody posted a picture that the Denver Nuggets put vests in the seats,
That's funny.
preparing for the game against the Grizzlies.
That's funny.
So
But John Morant good. But like, you don't hear about how good he is and shit no more because
Yeah.
of the shit like this. They like,
They be shadow banning.
we'll pull
that
back your
nigga.
streams, bitch.
They be shadow banning that nigga crazy.
Yeah. I mean, you know, you give an explanation. People was like, "That's bullshit." It was like, when you get caught, you got to come up with some bullshit.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Like, we
Because
get
you
it.
know the fuck. Because y'all want me. That's what I don't like. Like, if you see me doing what I'm doing, yeah, I did it, bitch. yeah, that's what the fuck I did. If you want me to have an explanation for it, you're going to get bullshit because you asked me to speak on it. You seen what the fuck I did, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
How far in your NBA career will you just like start keeping it real at the press conference?
I guess 20 years because ain't that what LeBron just did?
Yeah, you got to wait. You got to wait till your name is solidified.
Wait, that second contract?
Yeah.
That boy
Depends
LeBron.
what you care about.
Once you get that super match?
Once you get that money and you win that championship, then you can start talking your shit. But it depends how long you want to play. Because if you say that can happen in your second contract, you know what I mean?
I don't know. I think the league is like, I think the league is kind of desperate because they letting Anthony Davis do what the fuck you want to do, bro. Until the police get involved.
Who? Anthony Edwards? Anthony Davis.
Edwards.
That's not saying Anthony Davis. Anthony Edwards, yeah. Until the police get
But
involved.
he really do shit. He just got a baby mama.
But he talks so much. Like he's just like,
He be talking shit.
Yeah, but he talks about he'll say like, I know I got people looking at me. I know I got all these young fans. He's aware, so I feel like he's like actively trying to get better.
You know what'd
and
be
they see
funny?
it.
When they show him the plays after the game, and it'd be a white dude with the camera, and he'd be like, bitch ass nigga. I know that white dude be like, he don't care. Like, he legit don't care.
That's
but
just like regular. You don't need the whole fucking
yeah.
gun. and shit.
Imagine you get into a fight at school and the principal say, "You weren't fighting. Here's a video," and you see a video, you knock the nigga out. Oh, bitch ass
got
nigga.
that nigga, man. Shit.
Like, you getting them 10 days immediately.
Take him. Take him. Hey, we ain't done with the sports shit yet because
Bullshit.
apparently, an NFL player Colin Sanders wants to hold an LGBTQ plus youth football camp.
It's gonna be cool. Gonna be some real heavy hitters out there. I mean, they play football.
I don't care, bitch. That shit was funny to me. Heavy hitters? What do you mean by that, Tyree? Please elaborate.
I wonder what's the emphasis on it being for youth and not for like
Everybody?
Well, you ain't trying to have separate groups. It's like youth football. You know what I mean? I wonder what's the age. What age to stop it? Is it like
He just
it's some
said
big
youth.
ass 16-year-olds?
Shit, there's some big ass 12-year-olds.
Yeah, some big ass kids. So I want to know.
yeah.
I want to know how it's going. I don't want to know.
I want to, yeah.
Sound like Joe. I want to know.
That's just going to be interesting. I just want to see like how it's going to turn out. If
It's gonna be funny to somebody run 4-2 in that bitch.
That'd be crazy.
That is.
Oh
That's
shit!
how it happens. I want to see if people really going to bring their kids out there. Because there's already a thing where people are rolling their kids in more like flag football shit than tackle football shit. So, they want... It's going to be interesting to see.
I've seen plenty of gay people in high school, and them motherfuckers be fast, bitch.
I don't get the emphasis on making like a. What is it for them to feel comfortable while playing football?
Yeah, he
But what
says
happens when you get on the team? It's not going to be a LGBT football team. So that's
Yeah.
why I'm like, I don't. That's why I'm not really. Say again.
None.
I hear what you-
I mean, I guess it's
I guess
because
he just said it's like very
It's like a camp.
male dominant and very heterosexual
my
dominant.
thing is what maybe they're not invited to other like pro days and shit like that.
That's not true because you gay. Yeah, crazy.
You could go.
You
Yeah, I said I can't go
you
to
gotta
the
say 'cause
job
they gay,
fair.
bro. You
A
gotta say
lot
'cause
of
they
whites
gay, bro.
out there. Like,
You gotta say because they gay, not because you gay. Because you gay. No, no.
No, I'm saying like that's not. You can go play football. You just go.
You're like,
Just-
okay.
I was like, I don't care what you like.
Okay, size, weight, orientation. like, you can't do that. Like,
I don't know.
I guess so they can feel comfortable.
Yeah, it's probably they can feel comfortable. But my thing is, like, if you want to play football, well, I don't know. I said football so fucking loud. If you want to play football, like you have to play it on the main stage. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is not where you can play. It's a camp. You know what I mean? But it might just be for you to experience it and see if you do want to take the chance to go. So it might be.
I
some type of
think,
shit like that.
yeah, that makes sense. Experience it to know if. I don't get why it's separate. You know, if you gonna go out there, you gonna go out there.
Yeah, but
If not,
like I said, somebody want to make a safe space for them and go ahead and fucking.
Because then it allows other groups to make like other camps, right? Like, all right, we want to do, I don't know, Jewish football camp.
Yeah, but I think if somebody want to pay a camp and for you to attend this camp, you have to be LGBTQ or you got to be Jewish or whatever. I mean, I guess
So
if you're funding it yourself, you know what I mean? Like, because it's basketball camp that if you want to come in, but you got to be good.
And imagine this being funded by like big corporations. They're like, oh yeah, let's get into this and like,
see, that's
and
what
they put a bunch of mass media. Now it's coming niggas lying, saying that they you know.
now I take it one step further. You know, well, if somebody be like, they really don't be gay, but they be like, yeah, I'm gay to get into this camp.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What's the benefit?
I don't know.
because
But people
maybe
do that all the time.
maybe there's because camps may have like attention there, like scouts and shit like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you know it's gonna be certain scouts here, like, oh shit, they got certain scouts here. You remember that one fucking commercial
But-
where Deion Sanders was like a different version of himself, wearing he's like, oh man,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna fucking wear a fucking wig and come out as
Oh yeah, I remember
Lil
that
Scott
shit.
Sanders.
Yeah,
Somebody could Joanna Man the situation is what I'm saying.
But what they will say is people lie, especially in sports now, to get stuff that like they motherfuckers say they 12. So people say you'll say your kid fucking 12, that nigga really 13 or 14. People lie by the address so they
Yeah.
already do the shit. So
Right, that's true. That's what I'm saying. But I think that's further proving the point or pushing the point. It's like, what's the purpose of it?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know.
But I mean, hey, fuck it,
Hey,
put it together.
Yeah, do it. Might be cool.
I'm just saying, if your son playing football, and you know certain scouts there from a school that your son want to maybe go to. You gonna send your son to that camp?
What if it's just the parents that are gay and they just taking their kids there?
That would be so funny.
Because it's like
It's for gay parents, not gay kids. Hey, my daddy gay, bro. I'm here to play football, bro.
lay your ass out. nigga.
The fuck, nigga? My daddy don't feel comfortable in the stands. That's actually.
My daddy don't feel comfortable in the stand.
They won't let my daddy coach.
Yeah. That would be. You know what's funny? That would. What if it's like a thing for like more LGBT like coaches and staff and stuff like that? Not necessarily the players. It's just for like.
Yeah.
It's ran by. People are not gonna send their kids there.
Yeah.
They ain't having that shit.
Then
We have to abort this topic now.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm not saying I wouldn't send my kid there. I just know how America
it
works,
gets. Yeah.
how shit works, and people are not gonna be like, hell no, we're not sending our kids. No, I mean, they're not gonna do that. They're good coaches. It is what it is. Shit.
Speaking of kids, man, I want to get into a more serious topic. There's been a serious case of the YNs over the past couple of years, man. And I don't know. Me personally, I don't like it, man. But I understand it's, I feel like I've said it before, and I realize I don't want to say that. Like, I don't like the phrase YN.
YNs. I was thinking about this the other day. That same thing as jits and jitterbugs.
See, I don't.
But they didn't like to be called that. You know what I mean?
It's different, though.
They cool. They'll call themselves a YN.
But that's the thing. Like,
I don't like when the crackers be saying.
I don't like
That's
because you can just say nigga.
Yeah, but
technically you saying young nigga,
yeah.
Yeah,
but
but
you
like,
not saying it.
right? You know what I'm saying? So YN is just another way for people that
We're
can't say
shorter, too.
nigga to say.
I mean,
It's not shorter.
Still 2 syllables.
what you mean?
YN nigga.
Let's do class.
Still 2 syllables.
But YN is young nigga.
But it's
Not
exactly.
just-
So
yeah,
you
yeah.
say the 2 words.
But I said the syllables.
YN nigga.
But y'all saying nigga. Y'all not saying young nigga.
Yeah, but
I know, but when
they
you
don't
say
say
YN,
young nigga. They say YN.
You can just say nigga though. Like what?
Oh, y'all lost me. I don't get it. Am I tripping? You know what I'm saying? Okay, like am I losing?
I get what you say. I get what you
I
say.
get what you said, but I get what I'm saying too.
I don't know, man. I just feel like it's another
My
way.
homeboy sent me this clip, and then the clip was basically a dude, I guess he's a auto detailer. So he's washing the car, and then he goes, I got the YN auto detailing one, or whatever. So basically he put an AK, it's like an AK thing, and he starts spraying it. But dude was obviously white. It was white hands. And then I was like, I saw it, and I was like, what cracker saying YN? That's the first thing I thought.
Yeah,
And
I
then
get
was
that.
just like-
That ain't right.
But that's
Yeah,
no
I
the thing.
understand
But
that.
the thing is, the YN concept, even when black people use it, it's in reference to like villainize a teenager.
It's like a King Von ass nigga.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like I don't like that part. Because jit, when you say jit is just referring to how just
A kid.
how young
Yeah,
you
yeah,
are.
yeah,
yeah.
You know, but that ain't villainized like, oh, you gonna shoot up some shit or whatever. But you hear the
Because
term
it would
white.
be like a verb before they'd be like badass jits, he's stupid ass jits. So
Yeah,
bad verb.
but then it's like YN is just automatically fucking ski mask, shiesty, Moncler jacket or tech fleece, gun,
It's a descriptor.
whatever. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's so like it's in the DNA of like all like content now. Like I watched this guy, he go by Casey Lawrence. He's like an anime comedian, whatever. And he was talking about when games be having, they be trying to sell you the same character in multiple variations. And he was like, oh, they got a YN mode. That's pretty cool. Or whatever. You know what I mean? But it's like, it was the same, but he just had like guns in his hip, all black, shiesty on.
okay.
You know what I mean? But it's just the fact that YN stands for like, it stands for young nigga, but it's too,
Oh yeah,
That's
you know
to
what
every-
kind,
to
you
the
know what
masses,
kind of
to
nigga
everyone.
they talking about.
yeah. And that's why I don't like it.
It just don't sound good. I would never call myself a YN, bitch. That shit sounds scary.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean,
But when I
it
hear
shouldn't sound
YNs,
scary.
I know exactly what type of nigga you talking about.
yeah, and I get it because I mean, shit, it ain't even just from like some Chicago shit or whatever. Like shit, even in Tampa, I used to always say, but you see a 14, 15-year-old say, bro, what you say, bro? And hold his pants up, bitch. Beware. That is scary.
Yeah, that's scary.
Get your ass out of there. Okay?
It's not a fade.
That nigga is pulling up his pants.
It's not a fade.
And that is a signal for him or someone else
I'm
around
about to
him
get
to knock
ready.
your ass out.
Yep.
Would that same teenager, you think now, would they describe himself as a YN?
Yes.
Yeah. That's crazy.
And will shoot now.
yeah.
I
That's
would
crazy.
rather much take that
That's
punch.
why, like, I don't like the term, but it's like I know what people who describe themselves as YNs what they would do.
What they- yeah.
So it's like I don't really what can I say? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's like, but YN, because it's not, you're not really saying the word. It allows people to use in the same phrases like nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get that. I'm saying you shouldn't say it if you ain't black.
Right. But
But what I'm supposed to do?
people say it. People say it too casually. People ain't saying nigga casually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's like black people don't have to like do that. Like
They say N-word casually on TV. You say N on
they don't say
CNN.
casually. They be like, you said the N word.
N-word. Why? N.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't like how it's. I know why it's used. It makes sense. When I see it, they're like, man, there's a couple YNs at the motherfucking gas station. I know what kind of niggas they talking about. But
Do y'all see? Have y'all seen
Why
any of
is out and about?
Yeah. Have y'all seen these teenagers locally?
yeah,
I think what it is too is like just that mashup of the culture shit happening because like YNs existed and then everything's being streamed now. So then you got like people like a Black Boy Max inviting all types of artists and people, and then you see people in the background, Shiesties up
It's
and
been
everything.
sensationalized.
And then
Yeah.
with a shiesty anyway, like maybe it had a certain look, but there was like that time period where it wasn't defining the person to do anything. It was just the shiesty, so people were putting it on.
I think Nike should ban the shiesty, bro.
man, you know that's for like cold weather temperature.
Exactly.
They gotta come up with something else, bro.
You ain't coming with something else. It's a balaclava, and that shit has been in existence for decades.
See, but they're only gonna do something like that if like somebody pulls up to the court and they're wearing that. Like they're doing shoot around and somebody pulls up in a shiesty. Then they're gonna be like, oh, the look for
Right,
you know,
right.
because like
I mean,
when they did
niggas
the
don't pull
ninja
up-
headbands, which the ninja headbands weren't nothing. They banned that.
Right. You a teacher? Do you ever see any students try to pull off that look with the shiesty?
No, because our school doesn't allow that. But
Oh, school, you think I fucking work here?
they don't let that
Franklin?
shit, they don't let that shit go. But I do be seeing like they'll have it and they'll like roll it up, so they'll have it wearing like a beanie or whatever, and then fucking
yeah,
school out.
That's crazy, bro.
Man,
if I see any of like my little cousins or something like that, I smack in the back of their goddamn head. Like, what was you doing, bro?
That boy, true.
That shit is scary though. It's the same as like a ski mask. Is the same as like it's just as jarring as seeing like somebody like in a full like hijab. Like you got everything covered but your fucking eyes. That shit is.
Yeah, that shit leave you
Oh
shook.
shit.
And niggas be like 14, 13 years
Yeah,
old.
but, bro. People come in here sometimes with. I'm like, nigga, you scary, bro. I'm tell. Man, shit, you scared the shit out of me, boy.
It's like it's the shiesty, the fucking whatever shirt, pants a little sagging, the fucking lighter on your belt. It's like
Would you let your little brother or little cousin dress like that?
I mean, you can wear the clothes. I don't really. You can wear what you want to wear. It's
Hey,
you're not
yeah,
wearing. You're
man.
not wearing no shites. You're not wearing. You're not covering your whole face. You know what I mean?
It's the shirt.
You're in Florida. There's no reason for you to cover your whole face. Only no, you're not doing that.
I done seen a nigga with a shiesty in the pool.
I seen him in the gym. That shit's scary. He had a Nike one on in the gym. I admit you look. And it was like 6'8". Like, bro, you look fucking terrifying.
I seen the shit with the white boy wore the shiesty to run track.
Does it look cool though?
Oh, it look cool.
Oh, it look cool.
Sometimes it look cool. In the gym, it look cool. Just like this big ass dude. With a
Jay,
can't
do
see
it
his
look
face.
cool when niggas be wearing like the fucking shiesty with the all black, the Montclair jacket type vibe, the YN look?
Like just normally, like just how, like people or something?
Yeah, like if you saw a nigga approach you, no?
Why are you dressed like that? It is
If Playboy Cardi had on the shiesty, she would like it.
no.
Cap.
This
I
shit-
feel like if you're in
appropriate. But just an overall look in itself, not just necessarily where they at.
Oh, okay, no, I don't like that.
When that nigga Four Bats had on that fucking shiesty
I feel
singing
like
that song, that shit looked cool as a bitch. He had on the shiesty, he had the shit pulled down though, but nigga had the full wall, and I was like, God damn, this nigga look cool.
Because he was like, I'm a street nigga that just sang R&B, and essentially,
Yeah, but he was saying R&B, so it's like.
but he was.
It was a
No, but he was. But
juxtaposition
no, it was.
of it,
He
yeah.
was singing. It was just like he wasn't standing in front of your fucking car, or he wasn't just like sitting outside of a store.
he had a
after
squad of niggas behind him.
But he was singing still, and it was
He
on the
was-
video.
It
It's
just
different.
changes it. It
He
just
was-
changes
he was
the perception
singing-
of it.
Bad lyrics.
No, but it's still like it's the environment. You see, like he's singing. I mean, it ain't, man, if you walk
Four
out,
Bats in the shiesty, King Von in the shiesty, both doing
that
what they
motherfucker
do.
ain't singing.
It looks way more intimidating when my nigga Von had his shit on and
Like
fucking.
if Phobats pulled that fucking shiesty up, I would be fucking a little okay. This is a little goddamn. Them shits are scary. It's hot outside, nigga. It ain't cold.
So you think the problem is, do you think that's a problem in society today for black people? The YN labeling, or is this here to stay?
I think it's a problem. I mean, I can't.
What you got?
You think it's a problem, Jayda?
I do. I think like you were saying before, YN is just too like neutral, and so a lot of people that are not black are saying YN. So it's becoming the new nigga. Like,
If it wasn't black people, if it was just black people saying it, you still think
Jayda, come here.
no, because I also feel like you were saying before,
Speaking
it's
of,
like criminalizing black people.
right?
You know, so now it's like you're not just black, you're not a nigga, you're like a violent nigga.
Right,
You know?
yeah.
Like you're committing crimes and you have a gun, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, I don't like it.
And we know what people say when they saying that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
No matter who says it, we know what they saying. No one says YN and think
a nigga that's dressed like Carlton Banks.
1-900 Rugrat.
But I think the thing is when I haven't seen anybody of like I don't know
Stature.
Yeah, stature say YN. I haven't seen like anybody
Yeah.
with a big platform. I see like kids online that would probably say nigga would say it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I be feeling like I be seeing a lot of people say YN, bro. Or just like regular everyday adults saying YN, bro. I don't want to deal with these YNs, bro. YN was at the gas station, scared the shit out of me. Da, da, da.
You know,
Like I said, I be
'cause
seeing it as like regular content and shit. You know
they
what I'm
made it
stories.
more of like a meme and everything. That like
Yeah.
it was a meme kind of at first, and then now, like Jay said, like there's a huge group of people that are doing
mean-
it. So it's like
It's just like regular.
It's just
everyday-
kinda
People was
in that
saying
lingo.
young niggas a lot. They're like, man, I be seeing them young niggas. Like, people was saying that a lot. Hence why I got abbreviated. But a couple of my homeboys that my frat brothers that's in college right now, man, them young niggas be at the gas station.
Yeah, I would say that young niggas will. Not like young niggas will line your ass up.
Yep.
Shit like that. But YNs is yeah, but people they weren't saying young niggas. Yeah, you can't say YN.
Exactly. That's my whole thing. Like, it ain't culturally appropriate for you.
So
to
I mean,
discuss
clearly
these matters.
we're not. No one looks at us and be like, "Oh, this is a YN," right? So is it our generation's responsibility to like do something about it?
Nah.
We didn't bring it up. It's
Nah, no, I'm saying it's kids that call themselves YNs. When they gonna
Yeah.
get older, they gonna stop doing it, or maybe not. But it's like I don't
Yeah,
think
they
it's something.
started that,
I don't
you
think
know
it's
what
gonna be
I'm
something here. I don't think it's gonna be like a big, super big thing. I don't think so. Like it's gonna fade away eventually. Cause it ain't motherfucker. You get they die. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
young niggas robbing, shooting, killing, and at some point, motherfuckers gonna be like, oh, that's not fun.
This might be my most take ever.
What the fuck am I doing?
But I just feel like the kids ain't always right, bro. Like we always let like the young generation.
That's
be,
not a uptake. That is a true.
no, but
fact.
a lot of times we were like remember we were in the group chat, niggas was like, oh, hip hop is always for the youth, and what the youth dictates is cool for hip hop is what it is, right? And that used to be a valid thing when it came to like even generations after before
Hits and
us,
shit like that.
right? But I think that like the youngest generation that can make their own decisions and be outside and impact the world right now, not the ones that gotta be in the house all day or be supervised, but like the teenagers, right? They cook, bro. Like they are like literally ran by like legit social media, and we know the difference in social media because we grew up where there was like less control of
difference
social
between the
media.
two, yeah.
Now it's like everything is just like fake and just controlled algorithms now. So these motherfuckers is cooked. So it's kind of like they don't know what the fuck is going on. At least at one point in time, I'm pretty sure all of us can remember that, like, all right, there was some sense of order with your youth when it came to a measure of like being outside and being inside. That don't even exist no more.
I'm just will sit there all day on the phone.
That don't even exist no more. If it does exist, it probably has something to do with like your family's like financial status, right? You probably outside because you kind of got to be outside.
Or
You
you
know what I'm
playing
saying?
a sport.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, so it's like, you can't, it's like when it comes to music, when it comes to just like the workforce, when it comes to finances, when it comes, because they'll focus on like how to make money or I can stream or this, that, and the third. But it's like, bro, like these motherfuckers be cooked. So when it comes to like the culture of like the YN culture and stuff like that, it's like, granted, yes, we was on bullshit too. We was younger, but it was kind of like, it was like we knew it was on bullshit, but we wasn't trying to make full profiles and livings off of that. You know what I'm saying? There was some that did. I'm not gonna sit here and say 100%.
It was way harder to do it back then. That's the thing. It was way harder to go ahead and promote the bullshit you was on.
Bro, if you was like one of these niggas that make content that like doing crazy shit, like let's say like I Show Speed, right? If you was like doing that shit, but like a YN version of that, tatted and all that, motherfuckers look at you as like fucking crazy.
Like boot gang.
Yeah, boot gang. Like, bro, you was fucking wild as
Man,
fuck.
bitch, you look, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you see that. And I think everybody's seen boot
Boot gang
gang.
ain't special no more. That is like a.
No, I think people, that shit still look crazy. I think that shit still look crazy.
I think that's because of us. I'm just telling you that. I think the young generation they're desensitized to that.
I don't know, man. I think some of this shit, because when you do see crazy shit online sometimes and you do look at the comments, a lot of people, well, granted, you don't know how old these motherfuckers is, but a lot of people be like, but you really thought the shit was okay? You look fucking crazy. But also depends on what part of the internet you on when you see it. You know what I mean?
And I think when we see that, we see also our peers as well.
Yeah.
Because we don't follow. I don't have a lot of fucking followers.
17-year-olds.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So a lot of people that's commenting on shit is people that's around my age, slightly under my age, or slightly older. So they comment because we kind of all have some of the same like ideas. I've never gone on some shit and seen a bunch of just like 17, 21-year-olds just commenting. I'm like, all right, why am I seeing a lot of this shit? You know what I mean? Unless I go to a source specifically for that, you know, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't want to say the YN thing is a crisis, but I do think it is. I do think it's kind of, because it's like, bro, like there's no, the reason why I have an issue with it, because it is the quote unquote maybe the coolest thing. Like the coolest thing right now is to look like you kill, like a criminal, which has kind of always been that, but there was always other variations. There's no more like the currency routes, like to be like the guy that was just the freshest nigga that had the freshest. Like,
Nah, it's still there. Yeah,
you think so?
Yeah,
it's too intertwined. Like
the world
everything is
I don't think the
criminal.
world has changed. It hasn't changed that much,
bro.
Nah.
I was gonna say I don't think it's necessarily like seen as the coolest things. I think that people in the generation, we just unserious. Like if something ever seems like it's a little bit extra, then they're just like, man, it's not even. It's whatever.
Like,
it's a joke.
Like, still know that shit is fake.
Yeah, because we know
Like,
when
they
some
know,
shit is right or wrong.
There's
like,
some that are younger and like, oh my gosh, everything's real. And then there's like some like my niece and nephew that he's 17, she's like 19, and they just be like,
I think majority of them think
It's
this shit
always
ain't
that.
real, but it's just like I like doing this shit because of whatever the fuck, or because of the image, or because of what I can personify on social media. But like, I'm a regular kid. Like, I don't think these motherfuckers is criminals for real. I just think that they like to like cosplay, and like social media incentivizes cosplay.
for sure.
Yeah, but I'm saying I think that's been the same thing for like the last 20 years.
Yeah.
I think we just see it more now because we on the internet too, so we just see more of it. But I don't think it's more
when
people.
DMX was out with the baggy ass jeans and Timbs and shit, technically he was the killer of that time. So when niggas was like dressing like him, technically we was the YNs of that time.
Yeah, like
We
even
was
like
dressed
movies like
DMX.
Malibu Most Wanted. You know what I mean? They would that came out now, it would be like he a YN. You know what I mean? Or he want to be a YN.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But I will say one of the things that's a little different is that the language in the music is a lot more vulgar
Yeah.
and upfront than it was before.
Niggas real deal killing people.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I just feel like you see it more because of
Social media,
like
yeah,
content
actually.
creating and
Yeah.
like streaming. You
Right.
know, like before it's like people didn't make it their whole persona like that, but a lot of people are trying to get paid on TikTok, and a lot of people are trying
Right.
to make reels and things.
And that's why I said it's like it incentivizes the cosplaying. And some people just cosplay it so much. It was like you lie so much till you start to believe it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But those aren't the people that's committing the crimes. Because
Right.
you know what I mean? They just. I feel like them the ones that we should know. Oh, this ain't real. Cause you putting all this shit on camera. That's why I said last week when you see rappers and shit go to jail for it, like, oh, this is actually your real life.
Yeah.
You don't see these fake YN streamers and shit going to jail for real. You know what I mean? Like a lot of times, even like Boot Game, he came and said he would ask the people in the store if he can do that shit. You know what I mean? Before he did.
The influence is still just as harmful. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I agree.
Definitely.
But when your ass go out and do that shit in the store for real, and you see, oh, that shit online is fake.
Yeah.
A lot of times, the motherfuckers sit their ass down and don't try that shit again.
It's just unfortunate that they have to figure out the hard way that shit is real. I mean, that whatever they saw was not real.
Now, like we seen stupid shit on TV. You know what I mean? As kids, and we tried to do it. Like, oh, I'm gonna try that stupid shit. That
Now,
shit
some
ain't on
people-
TV no more.
This also leads me to just a sub point of that, but like the Carmelo Anthony, not the basketball player, but the
dude that killed
the one
the,
kid that was at. I guess he's like he runs track, but he was at a track meet.
Yeah,
And he stabbed somebody that was trying to like a couple
One
white
of the
boys.
twins.
it was a twin. I don't know what happened for. I just seen it.
Basically, it was like it was kind of like bullying him over a seat or something like that or some shit. And he said he acted in self defense and like stabbed him or whatever. Ended up killing him. And that's why he's been in jail or been in jail or whatever.
Yeah.
And it's been causing a huge thing. So it's like a lot of like white people are being like, oh, he should be in prison. This is what they do. And they kind of
these
been
young niggas. This is
and they've been taking that conversation of the YN and kind of like blanketing over this case. Now, the reason why a lot of people are upset that's against the Carmelo dude is because he has a GoFundMe that's been successful. You know what I'm saying? And I've been seeing a lot of other content creators talk about like, oh, you know, they don't get mad with your think pieces when something happens to black people. You can think pieces all you want. You could protest and all of that, but let you put some money behind the motherfucker and pay for top tier lawyers like they did with Mark Zimmerman. You know what I'm saying? That's when they get really upset. It's like, how the hell are y'all supporting this? You know what I'm saying? And it's like, granted, there's like, why would he have a knife on campus? You know, but it's like, you know, a lot of people are acting. They're saying that like sometimes it's not. People just don't bring knives to school just for no reason. You know what I'm saying? If somebody is bringing something to school, they're probably retaliating for whatever reason, right? Not even if it's just the kids at school. Maybe they're going through something. You know what I'm saying? But like, no one is just
show off.
Yeah, no one's just going to bring a knife or a weapon to school to be like, hey, I want to kill people.
So I agree, but that same argument will be used against when like people do like mass shootings and shit in
The
school.
only difference is, the difference with a mass shooting is nobody's like pushing you like, hey, get the fuck out of my seat at lunch. And you're like, you know what, fuck it. Killing 9 people right now. Like, that's different.
Yeah. I agree. I'm talking about just taking a weapon part. Intentions is you shouldn't take a weapon to school, period. But
Right, you should take a weapon to school. I get that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
But this is I'm saying that's what would say. I ain't looking to the case. I don't really know what happened. I didn't know they was at school.
A dude, Carmelo Anthony,
With a K.
a black man,
yeah, black teenager.
black teenager, poked up a white kid that was bullying him.
Basically, yeah. That's what he says.
And they got a video at the beginning where like it's before that happened, and he's chilling with one of the twins. And I think if this is the right video, I think somebody was trying to get him to move.
Yeah.
And then he started having this back and forth with some older guy who just came over and was kind of talking to him a certain way, like kind of bullying him.
Yeah.
And then it cut off at that point, but I guess it might have happened after that.
Yeah, he got. I think he raised over like $400,000, and they also reduced his bond, his bail, or whatever.
I think they say it was a twin. It was a twin. I think they said like once
Yeah.
they got into altercation, I think it was like jumping him. And
Continuous bullying?
no, I don't know.
We don't know. I'm not sure.
But I think his parents. They said he's not saying anything. It was like his goal was like they ain't saying nothing until this time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I feel like stabbing someone for bullying is kind of like a really intense reaction. Like maybe punch them, but stab them is just
I mean, but it's different
You ain't
when.
getting
So I put if and you know if you like when I think of bullying in my head, and say I had a twin brother, we was fucking bullies. You know what I mean? And we had the fucking park.
He poked up both of them? Or
No.
just one?
I thought he
just the
had a
one.
twin. I think he said he was jumping him. But
Oh, okay.
if my twin brother fucking with somebody, I'm probably gonna fuck with him too. You know what I mean? Like why not? We fucking brothers. I mean, that's what I feel like. I mean, them siblings fuck with people at the park. So if, like my twin brother, he mad at you. Get out this fucking seat. He said you took his seat.
Yeah.
We roughhousing fucking around, and we gonna rough him up. Fuck it. Then one of us gets stabbed, and I mean that's nature of the game. I feel like, bitch,
Yeah.
you shouldn't be doing that. But I would support my twin if you fucking with somebody. You know what I mean? I don't want a motherfucker to get stabbed, but it ain't far fetched.
Yeah, it ain't.
But
So there were two white guys against the black guy.
Yeah.
Supposedly, yeah.
Oh, well, maybe he felt threatened during the night.
I mean, if you're getting jumped by
Maybe
two
one
people,
white guy. I feel
see how crazy this is. You should just punch him. Maybe he felt threatened.
She's like, well, probably the knife was a valid.
just knock
carry.
him out.
But I don't know what. I don't fucking know.
No, I don't know. I don't.
He in high school?
Yeah, he was running track. It
Was
at
it
track
in
meet.
school or was it like a?
It was at school. It was at school.
It was like during school hours or was it at a track meet after hours?
I think it was at like a track meet after hours, but it was still on campus.
Crazy.
You can't bring no
Somebody got
weapon on
poked
campus.
up on campus?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. But me personally, I don't think I would ever see. There's nobody I've ever seen that do sports at school that like for real. That's also on like bullshit like that. Like I'm finna bring a weapon to school just to
I
bring
don't
one.
know. People be on
Nah,
bullshit.
I was about to say, like,
I do. So there's
Them
athletes.
be the main niggas on bullshit.
They be the athletes that's like low key dope boys or some shit. But them niggas not. They just play sports just because
Niggas
that's a
ain't
cool
selling
thing.
dope no more though.
Yeah.
They stealing cars.
Scamming and shit like
doing
that.
shit, yeah.
So it's like, but those dudes don't really be the ones that's like the serious ones on the team. I'm talking the ones that's like adamant. And half the time, them niggas ain't running no fucking track. They probably play football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nigga
A lot
running
of them
track.
play run track to stay in condition for football though.
That's true. But bringing a knife.
I don't know. I ain't been reading on it. It's just so much. It be too much sad shit.
But it's just, I just hate that there is a narrative that's sensationalized.
But that's
for
just
YNs.
racism. But that's just racism.
Right, and I think it's a tool that can be used because you still got to influence a jury.
Yeah, but that's the same thing. But you would see it. That's the same thing that they would try to do with like rap music back in the day. Like this is the music that these kids listen to. Same thing they did like in the early 2000s and shit. So it's the same thing.
It's true.
Now, if people fall into it, it's because they want to believe it. And if you want to believe that, then you are inherently racist. You know what I mean? Or a bigot.
Yeah.
Not saying I don't know. Not specifically talking about the Carmelo case, but if you want to believe like, oh, this is what these guys are into now, it's the same shit.
Now, this leads into the next topic I want to talk about. This goes into the whole shiesty look and everything. People say like you got motherfuckers in like Nigeria with the
I
whole,
seen that. That
You know what
was
I'm saying?
crazy.
like YNs in like South Africa or Nigeria or whatever, and it's like that starts to talk about like, is that like Black American culture?
Yeah, but well, I mean, the way they dress, I don't think that's YN. I see the way they dress. I don't really say that's YN. That's just how motherfuckers skinny ass
That's
Jeezy,
his
big
influence.
bulky ass shoes. I don't say that's a YN dress style. You know what I mean? But that's like I don't motherfuckers want to dress like Rich Homie
But
Quan.
you seen the conversation about do Black Americans have culture? I feel like it comes up every other year, right?
Yeah.
And
That's a terrible question.
Yes. Oh yes.
We are culture, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
yeah, like I don't get why people say that, like why people say Black Americans don't have culture. But then it usually comes from like people who are like
White?
no. It'll be from like it'll be a
White,
like
or you can be black, you can be from Africa. You know what I mean?
you from Africa, you from
Oh,
the UK,
African.
you from
Yeah,
you're Caribbean, maybe from the Caribbean islands or whatever.
Yeah.
So it's like Black Americans don't have culture. Y'all culture's just
Yeah. You know, what's your culture? Slavery? Oh, they say shit like that. It's like, well, okay,
what's your culture?
weird.
YNs.
Say that, you have to be considering Black culture to be stereotypes, and maybe in that view, we don't have culture if you're summing it up to stereotypes. But like,
I mean, I think we got culture. I don't even think it's that even like.
Yeah,
I just
I
ain't
mean,
they ain't never seen that deep to me. You know what I mean?
just the fact that we created hip hop, you know what I'm saying, and that shit transcends all over the world.
Hip hop.
Like,
We got
that's-
food. We got fashion. We got
Yeah.
Dance.
It's like it ain't really. I don't really understand it. Like just because stuff get whitewashed down the past, you know what I mean? Don't really make it ain't ours. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I be trying my best not to like get caught up in those conversations on Twitter.
This nigga algorithm been crazy. I could tell.
I try not to get caught
That
up
boy
in the conversation.
tinfoil hat. They talking about.
But I don't like muting. I don't like muting things because I don't like to like.
To
I
stop
don't like
the
to
see what's going
information
on.
coming
Yeah, I
through.
don't like to warp my reality. I want to know
Yeah.
what's going on. You know what I'm
I
saying?
want to see what's going on. I'll be the
Ain't
same
muted
way.
shit.
If it get too intense, I'll just fucking get off and play the game.
You guys ever get caught up in like a Republican, like a MAGA, fucking
Feed
comment
and
thread feed or whatever? Bro, that shit be some wild shit.
It's not when I see it, it's just be like, oh, this is still happening. That's literally how I feel.
I
Like
be
I
seeing the
see, I'll
comments.
see them like talking, and I'll be like, oh, there's still people that feel like this.
They
It's
be saying
still
some of the wildest
prevalent.
shit. Wow, I bet they're gonna rally behind this one. I bet, or it's not supposed to be funny. But I seen the shit of like they put in quotation mark, didn't do nothing.
Didn't do nothing. Yeah.
I don't ever see that, but I do see. I be watching motherfuckers go to jail, get arrested. I like them police shits, and it's funny. They be like, it's always those.
Yeah.
It was always the black ones. They say some shit like that. They all look the same. They leave comments like that's a new thing. They do
Yeah.
now.
I was like, fuck.
If he just listened,
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn.
That's the one.
It's so easy
Yeah,
to
I'm not
listen.
gonna-
just
That's the
listen.
one that's like,
Like,
if
what's
he
wrong
just
with
stopped-
complying?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Comply.
Thing is, you'll watch the videos from different channels that post them in different views, and like the comments would be completely different. Like, I watched one that was like, why did they touch her like that? Why did they have to grab her like that? When she was complying, and one was like, you should have listened faster. You should have given me your ID quicker. You didn't have to go through all that. So it's just like,
I like when they be on some white people going to jail, and then like they'll be like, man, that's great police work. That should be funny, man.
That's great police work.
Let's get to some lighter topics, man. I want to talk about the music video competition between
I don't
Nokia,
think it's a competition.
Nokia and Luther. It has to be.
I don't think it's a con. That thing is just
Nigga put out a song, a video for one of his biggest songs.
That's black and white.
Yeah.
And another nigga put out a music video for one of his biggest songs. It's also
What
black and
people
white.
usually do. They make videos.
but Kendrick
for
video
biggest
wasn't all
songs.
black and white.
It was 90%
It was
black and
yeah.
white.
All right, here we go. With
So
the
the thing is,
bias.
it was 90 black and white, but it had like film burns and stuff in there too. So it was more like I took it was more like authentic, to like old film and black and white. Drake video was just like a black and white video. That makes sense.
I mean, let's not. Black and white shit look cool as fuck. Like, let's not like. So why not try to make it look its coolest?
These niggas hate each other, bro.
yeah, but I don't think they think about each other every
Yeah.
You don't think about that shit still?
They
Not every day. They don't
definitely-
think about each other
You
every
think
day.
this nigga saw Nokia's like, we gonna make the video black and white on some part? Like, come
I
on.
think definitely Kendrick's in the lead for sure. I think he's leading it. I think Drake is still playing catch up. I think the symbolism there was certain symbolism people were showing in the Nokia video that looked like it was either mimicking or parodying things from the Not Like Us video and the Super Bowl performance.
Yeah, well, y'all gonna have to tell me what, because I
I
didn't see
think
it.
it's possibly.
So people did like the,
but I don't
the
think
lock
it's.
handshake thing. In the beginning of the video, they said that was symbolic to Dave Free and Kendrick Lamar doing their handshaking and Not Like Us video. When he,
People got too much time on there.
I mean, they do, yeah, it's made content. When I think it was like when Drake was in the middle of all the girls, they was comparing that frame, that frame, that shot to when Kendrick Lamar was like posing between all the dancers during the Super Bowl. The owls on like the fucking
On the antenna.
on the antennas, and then the owl in the cage and Not Like Us. You know,
I get it. I don't know. I don't think you can tie shit together all goddamn day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. I
I ain't
can't.
about to keep tying everything they do to each other.
which video you thought was
for
better?
years. Which video I think was better?
I thought they both were cool. It was just very different. One was more a
shit.
party, and one was more like film, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't really telling a story, or if it was, I'll have to watch it again. But one was like masterfully produced or whatever, and the other one was like, hey, we turning up, we having a good time.
Yeah, I think I just enjoy Nokia now as a better song now.
I'm saying about the video. You like the video better than the Luther video?
I think Nokia was like a funner video. It's fun to watch. Luther was more like cinematic and like, oh, this is cool. You know what I mean? It had big ass pauses in the middle and shit like that. You know.
Yeah.
But if you just want to watch it, I'm not going to keep watching that because those big ass pauses and shit in the middle is just like, it ain't no real storyline. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just like shit. So.
And if I'm gonna keep it a bean, like I think Luther's a great song, but it's just not the song that like does it for me.
Yeah, on the album,
I still waiting on that Dodger Blue video. Do I think we're gonna get it? Probably not.
Probably not. There's a lot of people.
There needs to be a video for TV Off. Out of all the songs, like TV Off is the one that like I expect something to happen.
Man, shut that goddamn baby.
Get them better kids.
Get that boy the desk there. I think he put it out really because they on tour together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
tour starting this month too.
It's a good song.
Yeah. It's a good song. They on tour together, so it's like, and they did it at the Super Bowl already.
Yeah.
So it's like,
It's been number one for a while.
and it
now.
was number one
like,
song.
for like
Oh, for
8
real?
weeks or
I
so.
think it went number one.
So it's just gonna push it again, I guess.
might as well. But yeah, I would have much rather see a TV Off video.
That's one of them things. Honestly, if anything, the Tiny, I feel like he may have made this song. He dropped on a Nokia video. Nokia was probably about to go number one. And he was like, let's drop this Luther video and let's make our song go back number one before you have a chance to. I feel like he may have did some shit like that. That's some real petty shit.
I can see that.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah. True.
But then again, at that point, it's like business. It's like, I'm trying to stay number one.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay number one. I don't want you to be number one. I hate you that much. I ain't gonna copy your video, but I do hate you enough to fucking
Yeah.
dethrone you again. Both of them good videos though.
Yeah.
And both of them good songs.
Yeah.
I seen him on Joe Budden talking about like how Party Next Door may feel because like this song get hit number one. He ain't on the song, you know what I mean? I don't think he got writing credits on the song either though.
I mean, I'm pretty sure he does because he's on the whole album, ain't it?
I think they was talking about he talking the two sides to the record. So he may get like the publishing, but on the song itself, he don't have any like production writing credits or whatever on the song. So like, yeah, I think he'll still get his first number one if he go number one.
Got you.
But
Oh
it
yeah,
won't
that
be.
was on a Drake.
Yeah, it's the Party Next Door song, but it ain't. He ain't on that bitch.
So Party's not on that song at all?
Nah. That's just one of the solo songs on that project.
Damn.
He kind of 21
So
Savage.
Drake got he got that and Give Me a Hug?
Yeah, those are bigger songs. They're bigger songs. Well, the Spider-Man, Superman's pretty popular, but it's just
Yeah. I fuck with that. Fuck so damn funny. He got this.
that's funny.
Go out there with that goddamn baby.
Wasn't Party Next Door at Dreamville Fest?
Yeah, he
Was he?
did. He did perform
Yeah.
at Dreamville Fest.
I could have sworn I saw him. Yeah.
Yeah, he did perform at Dream. I saw that shit too. I was like,
that's
damn,
cool.
he was on the show. But I mean, they cool, right?
Yeah, like
They keeping that
Cole-
festival low
yeah.
key this time.
I mean,
Like-
it was the one. It was technically it's the last one. I want to talk about that too. J. Cole went on stage and was like, "This is the last titled Dreamville Fest, but we're going to continue to do a festival in North Carolina, but it's not going to be under the same name."
Yeah, I think Raleigh. They say Raleigh didn't renew the permits for them to continue having the Dreamville Fest. 'Cause I think they was trying to continue it for another 5 years,
You probably want some more money, bitch.
and Raleigh was like they wasn't renewing the permits. So I guess he's just probably gonna go elsewhere.
They said they're still going to do it in North Carolina.
Yeah,
I'm not sure what city though, but
Yeah, I seen they probably
they said change the name. They gonna
Change the name.
Yeah.
I seen somebody saying like they making this move to not to make the show smaller. They want the shit to be bigger. So it's like we don't gotta have J. Cole headline every time. But if it's Dreamville Fest, it's
You
labeled
expect
as
to see
that.
J. Cole.
Yeah, he probably
Honestly,
getting-
I'm not expecting to see J. Cole. I think that's something he put on himself. Just
Right.
because it's Dreamville Fest, I don't think he got a fucking headline every fucking year. Because
It's the
like you're
same
not
thing
putting
with
out music.
Tyler.
Yeah, like you're not putting out music every year, so I don't expect you to headline this fucking tour. But I do expect somebody from your label to probably headline.
Yeah,
So
that's why I was like,
where
it feels like an opportunity that, like, damn, bro. Like, I think Boz rolled out. He did an album rollout with the festival. Jid did something with the festival for his new project as well.
You saw that shit? That shit look cool as hell.
Yeah,
Niggas
so it's like
coming
this
out
is
hazmat suits.
having a festival like that for your label. I'm pretty sure they banking on that because that's the most people they gonna have all at once that they can roll out this shit too.
But it sounds fun, but it's like we did this like 5-6 years, and I know I'm J. Cole, but like I'm still selling all these tickets. You know what I mean? Like Jid is an amazing act to watch, but how many tickets is he selling at a festival? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
For it to be Dreamville Fest, bitch, y'all can call this bitch Riley Music Festival. Y'all go get whoever, bitch. Go get Tame Impala and go get Travis Scott. You know what I mean? Y'all get all the other fucking people. I don't got to headline this bitch, bro. Like, I get it.
That's a nice little headline. Tame Impala and Travis Scott. Shit.
I ain't mad at that.
Because like, who else? I mean, only people they competing with as a rap festival for real
Rolling Loud
is Rolling Loud. You know what I mean? Why can't let's get some of that fucking money, bro?
You got
OVO Fest? They still doing that?
They still are, I think, but they haven't announced anything in a minute.
Tyler shit too.
Can't
Yeah,
flog
can't
now.
flog no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's just a staple.
Yeah.
Did y'all ever go to one? I only went to one.
Can't flog no.
No, the Dreamville Fest.
Nah, I never been.
Not a festival guy.
Us?
Can't flog no?
Yeah.
No, that Dreamville Fest shit is I didn't expect to see that many people at that one, but I mean, it was Drake and J. Cole at the time. But it's a lot of niggas in that motherfucker, tell you that.
Did I know Wale was at this one. Did him and J. Cole perform at all together? Or did Wale just do his set?
I have no idea, honestly.
That's what I mean. Like, it's kind of like it's the last one, but unless you go looking for it, I'm not finding it. And I follow all the shit, but
Yeah. I mean, I do know that he performed Too Cool for the intro with Erykah Badu.
That was cool.
yeah.
Yeah, so that was cool, you know. And this is the first Dreamville Fest now that those mixtapes are available on streaming.
Yeah.
So, but you know, they kept bringing the anniversary shit with the whole apology from last year, and then they tried to talk about how he got the sample cleared by Kanye. He's like, "Oh, I know y'all probably don't like dude, but you know, he a cool guy, man. He cleared this for me." Da, da, da.
Who?
You talking about Kanye? And
What's sample for what?
Workout?
workout.
Oh.
And he was explaining the record and all of that.
Oh
'Cause
yeah, how he made it.
he had the whole set, like his whole
How his
apartment
setup was.
at Muhammad crib.
Complex did a nice little fucking recap on his performance.
Yeah.
On Instagram. That shit was good.
Yeah, so and yeah, Absol. He still had a TDE person there. Yeah, Absol there.
Oh yeah. Soul was there.
Yeah, so
I ain't gonna hold you. I bought some merch. I saw some of them t-shirts. I was like, hey man.
yeah, the shit was nice,
Go
man.
ahead.
That shit was nice. I do. Before we get out of here, I want to talk about the issues with AI. Right, people been talking about that. Been seeing the Ghibli style art.
I seen Jazz ass on Facebook.
Yeah, Jazz posted all the Tampa photos, Tampa music scene, and then somebody kind of like, "Yo, you know that's like not cool, right?"
Yeah, I get it.
For real?
It's not cool. It's not cool, but
Wait, no. To her? They said to her specifically?
Yeah. It wasn't like being mean. It wasn't being a dick about it. It was just like we see that you're enjoying this type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? It was like you understand like the issue with AI outside of just copying somebody's shit. But yeah, you know. But I get why people want to do it. The shit look fun to do.
it's fun. It's fun to do and it's cool. But it's telling people not to do it is they say it's like killing the environment, shit like that.
And that's what I was trying to understand. How is it killing the environment?
I think because like the computers and shit they use, how much energy it takes up to like run these computers and do this shit so fast.
Because they had to stop.
Yeah.
They had to like stop that server for a while because it was getting overloaded.
Yeah, but I attribute that to the same shit as like people telling us not to use oil sheen because it's killing the ozone layer. You know what I mean? When you got these big fucking companies putting all the shit in the air, you got billionaires using private jets to fly back and forth where they don't got to do that. So it's like it's bigger shit y'all can worry about than people really using AI.
This time
Outside of the stealing people artwork shit though, that's the fucked up part.
they were saying that like the energy shit that I guess it runs on water. So when this opened up, it was already like, all right, we're gonna kind of watch how this goes, and then they opened it up and shit just kicked up way more. So they were like, yeah, nah, like we can't, not right now. Like
They got some fire shit that they got the new like people doing the AI shit with the toys.
Yeah, you can make a toy.
Action
I did
figure?
I did all that shit.
I'm about to make one too. I seen all of my homie. What's the template?
Yeah, I did everything. You could just take a picture and like put this person in a toy box and just like
You got the fucking.
I made myself into a fucking Muppet.
Muppet.
The last mix I made, I fucking typed in some shit to make the album cover, and then I just put my fucking logo on that bitch. So I didn't make that shit.
They got a Muppet. They got a Muppet one now. That's just cool.
It's cool. The thing is like you are using somebody's artwork. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't do it for like a local artist, but like Studio Ghibli. I mean, I ain't selling. You're not selling the shit, so it's fine. You know, what I mean?
Yeah.
If you printing this shit out and selling it, that's when
That's
when waters get a little murky. Like
shit. They even said there's this AI thing that can like see through walls.
really, that's crazy.
What?
Yeah. It uses the radio frequencies from your modem. So it kind of like everybody will stand there and like you just have it there. It'll scan, and then like after that, after it kind of gets the imaging of the heat signatures and what's not a heat signature, it basically turns it into like this shit.
Smart house. That shit crazy.
All of this shit is not gonna be free. Like, the way that all of this is free right now, like something's gonna happen.
Chat
Like,
GPT already got. If you want to use the fire shit, you already got to pay like what?
I use like
That's a
$10 a
monthly.
month. I pay for ChatGPT. I use that motherfucker, boy.
it's good. It's
Yeah.
useful.
And I haven't really put out anything I used it for, but like quick questions and shit like that, and like that shit is better than Google.
Motherfuckers be using that shit like therapy, like just to talk to.
Yeah, you can talk to it, but I didn't know you can change the voice. This bitch was talking to me like she had attitude. I can share it when we finish.
Change it.
Hey, what do you want? It's you again. I'm like, bitch, what the fuck is this? Bitch, how you know I'm having a good day? What this shit at, bro? Let's see if you can say something.
The wild shit is that it learns though. Like, so it'll remember some shit that you did. It's like, oh well, since you are Tyree who films this, then this looks like a good suggestion for you. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, I be remembering shit about you. Like, ooh, like, let me not tell you.
And one day it was like, well, since you are at the Black Ace, you know, like as an engineer and artist, you would look at, and I'm like, nah, I don't know you. Nah. Like,
Niggas start fucking the megabytes.
Yeah. Like ChatGPT asked me yesterday, do you want me to give you like we've upgraded a new model? I can give you like from what you've told me all the questions you asked, we can give you like a rundown of like who we think you are.
yeah, they don't give you the option.
It sounded fuck. It wasn't. It sounds stupid.
Chat BT drug dealer.
Yeah.
Hey,
Right.
bro, I got that shit I gave you last month. I got some better shit, bro.
Shit is it's just like constantly learning. And
Yeah.
adapting and, like, getting better.
That's why I stopped. Because
That's
even
why
like,
iRobot's gonna happen, man.
That's what
I
AI
always
does,
said
man.
it.
They told y'all in the
you
Terminator.
train the motherfucker. Even when you do them like the capture shits, and he's like, "Hey, what is a fucking bike? Or what's a boat?" And you got to keep doing it. You know what I mean? Or what's a crossword? You keep doing it. After I do it like 2 times, I stop. I feel like I'm real dude training the computer right now. and
The craziest thing is the craziest thing is like when you take a picture and then make that motherfucker just like move.
Yeah.
That to me is crazy because it's like no, I don't feel like no one's did it or I've seen anyone do it yet. But ain't nobody take no picture of they like dead mom or dad and do no AI with that shit.
Oh, they have.
Yeah, they have.
I haven't seen it.
That should be all on
Kanye
TikTok.
West did that shit with Kim Kardashian's dad and gave it to her as a fucking present.
True, I forgot about that.
I didn't see that, but
Like
it's
a
just one where they
while
like when you stay inside and they'll make you like you'll like hug your uncle or whoever the case may be. You'll like hug the AI version.
That is scary,
That's
man.
fucking, I think he took the audio from like some videotape from when she was like younger. He's like, Kim, I love you so much, X, Y, and Z. And then he put that audio on him like being like talking and shit, like AI talking.
Wasn't an
That's
audio?
scary,
Wasn't
dog.
an audio on Donda? Wasn't it AI? Or if his mama talking?
No, that was real.
That was real?
Yeah, that was
real.
her.
That was real. Okay.
Yeah, she had like
He
a
just
speech
chopped
or
it.
something.
Okay.
Like
I know the Donda part was like her heartbeat. I know that was pretty.
Oh,
That was cool. Yeah.
The rhythm she was saying to Donda, that was like her heartbeat when she was.
oh shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think that's some crazy shit. Like, can you imagine? Like you, man, you know, my fucking granddad passed away, but then some hating ass bitch that hate your ass, she take that shit and make
Nigga.
make your fucking
Yeah,
granddaddy
twerking bitch.
ride on an alligator or some shit. They're like, what the fuck?
Right on that.
The AI shit ain't going nowhere. But it's one of them like you better get with it or get lost because it ain't going nowhere. It's gonna be. It's gonna be. I think it's like the internet. Like you know how the internet came around and some people, parents and grandparents, like they decided this ain't gonna be a real thing. This ain't gonna be around, and they ass got left in the past. I feel like that's what's about to happen with AI. If you don't like learn the basics or like even just stay aware of what's going on, you're gonna get lost. Cause like even just like I'm not great at writing prompts, but even like what's ChatGPT? If you don't know what the fuck that is, you shouldn't. It's like Google now. You gotta stay with it.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
Talk about that Napster shit, man, before we get up out of here, man.
After being shut down for almost 20 years, Napster got sold for $207 million. Now, for those that don't know Napster,
Do we know who bought it?
We don't know who bought it.
That's a crazy purchase to not know who the fuck bought it, bro.
After so long.
I feel like Apple bought that shit.
My bad. A 3D tech company called Infinite Reality.
Who they owned by?
Their plans are to use the brand for virtual concerts and listening parties in the metaverse. So Napster was the first time niggas was sharing music, basically stealing it or whatever, and then all these labels got in an uproar like they stealing our music or whatever. So Napster did it, and then that's when you got LimeWire, BearShare, and all them people, Kazaa, all that shit. But apparently what Napster did was like, okay, we're going legit. So there was like the first kind of Apple Music where you have to buy music to listen to it or whatever. And then like Apple Music legit came out, Spotify came out, and then they kind of went dormant. And now these people just bought them for $207 million.
Got their ass, bitch. If I'm Napster and I'm like, if somebody come to me with an offer and I know my shit is like sunk, I say,
$207 million.
$207 million. They're like, all right. Oh shit! We just sold the shit for $207 million.
But I mean, it probably ain't a lot in the grand scheme. 10 years from now, they were like, "Damn, we should have." Well, bitch, I'm broke. Bitch, I ain't got no fucking money. Fucking shit. We weren't doing shit. It's been 20 years. We ain't doing shit with this.
Yeah,
they said that shit hasn't been used for 20 plus years.
What did they say? What they about to do? What they about to do with it?
Virtual concerts and listening parties in the metaverse.
I think that I don't know why, but that makes me think of Facebook and Meta and all that.
Yeah, every time I have metaverse, I think about Facebook, and I'm like,
I feel like that's a subsidiary company under Facebook. That probably
exactly, because like wasn't Napster like the founder of that involved with Facebook at the very beginning?
I think so.
I think I remember from the Facebook movie.
From that, the social network.
Yeah.
So like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's like somebody under that company, and then they're just gearing to make.
So it's like Meta. It's like Facebook music essentially.
Yeah, because they done made all those like Fortnite shit where people would go have live concerts and everything.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they see the blueprint and they just
they got the shit with the NBA. Where you can like watch the games like you at the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
shit.
on the
Forgot about that.
The Google, the Apple.
But it's cool. You probably can't hear the music while you're in there. Now you can probably hear the music while you're in the stadium.
Because it's all copyrighted.
Because it's all copyrighted now.
Shit.
I gotta watch Black Mirror, bro.
$200 million not a lot of money in the grand scheme of things. If you're talking about
something that ain't been used for 20
Like
years.
but we're talking about like
You're not even on SoundCloud level.
What you mean?
Like Napster's not even used.
The name is Napster is bigger than the name SoundCloud.
I don't think so.
I'd say that
It ain't gonna. It wouldn't take much. I'm pretty sure you can make
SoundCloud wouldn't sell for $207 million.
Yeah. Of course
No,
not.
it wouldn't.
But I think if it was to make a T-shirt, one said SoundCloud, one said Napster. Which one you think would sell more?
Fucking Napster.
I think Napster. You can sell like just that IP, the intellectual property.
Yeah,
the
'cause
name
of the
Napster.
nostalgia. They got
it's just
logo
like
and all
so
that
big.
I think the Napster logo looks cooler though.
Yeah, I
That's
know.
the
So I'm
thing,
like, so 200 million. Say fucking Facebook bought it. That ain't shit.
Oh yeah, it's nothing to them.
It's nothing
but
to them.
Mr. Napster.
Oh yeah. To the
That
motherfucker
nigga
that's getting the
rolling
money,
it.
yeah, thank you so much. But to somebody that's like that I can make, if you know how to make,
Basically, been active for
you can make that
$500
$500 bet.
I've been waiting to sell this motherfucker, bitch. I've been waiting.
I'm like, you have a car, it's been sitting in the garage or whatever, and then somebody be like, I'll buy it for $150,000. He's like, damn, bitch, I'm coming up.
All right. He probably been waiting. Here we go. Fuck it. 200 million is last a long time, but damn, 200 million is a lot. Hey, that 200 million ain't that fucking much. That's how much NBA players make.
That's
you know what I mean?
generational.
This is like an NBA contract. It ain't really. It's a lot. It's a lot of money, but when you know how much money motherfuckers are making,
Yeah, like, yeah.
Maybe
You
that's what
talking
players
like
make.
they bought it for that, then how much they're
how
gonna
much?
make off of
Yeah, they
off
about to
of it.
make so much.
Yeah.
It ain't gonna be nothing.
10 years from now, what that 200.
That's just gonna be like 200 billion if thing works out right. It's
It
gonna
ain't
be-
nothing to the person who bought it. To the person who's getting it though, it's like just because
How
NBA
much does
players
it
make
take
that
to
much
turn a
money.
company
NBA players
into a-
make a lot of fucking money.
Say it again.
Like when you say NBA player, like NBA players make that money. NBA players are making god tier money right now.
Yeah, but NBA players not making $200 million for a lifetime. They're making $200 on one contract.
Man,
So they just gave this. Okay, it's one NBA contract. But once these 4 years run out, that's cool. But how much money does the NBA make off a $200 million contract? You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
I see you view this shit the same way.
What's
A
the
billion
return?
compared to how much does it? I wonder how easy it is to turn a company into $1 billion company for like Facebook. And shit
According
like that.
to America, not easy.
Not easy.
Because fucking, you got Amazon.
Because you don't have to profit $1 billion to become $1 billion corporation. You just have to have
Just make $1
like the
billion.
assets,
And assets,
Yeah.
that equal up to $1 billion. So
What are the $1 billion companies that aren't banks?
I mean, ain't Facebook,
Facebook,
Twitter,
Google,
all them shits.
Apple,
Walmart.
Amazon, Walmart.
But those are all like supported by like a mass of people. If they're not with just like the assets, it's like a huge like because you
Somebody
say
backs it.
Walmart,
Yeah.
like everybody's going to Walmart, like you know. So
Yeah.
The Walmart Hills, Broncos.
Oh, for real?
Broncos.
the Broncos are a billion.
Walford, I think that's his name.
If Napster just come back online and they get 1 million subscribers within 10 years at what
What helps
$10 a month?
what helps companies like that though is like being exclusive to certain areas, right? So you got like Apple Music and Spotify isn't available in certain countries.
Really?
Yeah, like I believe like
Yeah.
in France, you have you can't Spotify's not in France or something like that.
Oh.
It's God damn it, I can't remember the name of it, but they have like other ones that you can upload your music to. Those are like popping in those other countries. You know what I'm saying? That may just be due to like certain restrictions they have, due to the access that they get. Like they all collect data, so they may ban those apps in certain countries. So that's why you got to use this streaming service over here. Or it's kind of like the TikTok and the other one they got. It's a
Red Bubble.
yeah, some shit called
Deezer.
yeah, it's kind of like that. It's like similar, but because this company has access to this, just kind of the shit that America was going over with TikTok.
This is just a streaming service.
No, but they still collect data.
No,
It's-
yeah.
So
It
is
says 30 days free, then $10.99 a month.
with Napster.
Yeah. Get rewarded for listening. So they have like merch in there, over 100,000 music videos, magic playlists. Create the playlist, perfect playlist for any occasion using Playlist GPT. Transfer your music library, high quality music. Yeah. This is Spotify. This Spotify's Apple Music is Tidal. But at the very, very top, it says Napster is now an infinite reality program. And then you can click learn more, and then it has everything that happened with it. So obviously I didn't read this part.
That's
Oh,
what
yeah.
it's called. Deezer. I think Deezer is
Deezer,
yep. They're like in France and shit.
Streaming service?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
they're
cool.
like the main one.
I was
Like,
wondering how that shit was still afloat.
yeah, but that'd be like the main one in like Italy and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, feel like it's a good time to start the pod.
Yeah.
You know?
Shout out to Napster, man.
Shot the nap, man.
Young Nap.
Thank you guys for tuning in to episode 149 of the Beast Chill podcast. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at BeastChill813. Follow us on Twitter. Subscribe on YouTube and join our Patreon, man. We out.